Hey everyone, it's Mana, and I'm here to talk about I don't know what. So today I actually had a plan to do a video about something that I thought was going to be awesome, and it basically got thrown in the toilet because I was going to do Halloween makeup. Wrong time of the year to do it, I know, but I absolutely adore Halloween makeup, and I haven't done it in a long time. So I was all pumped. I actually went out to stores and searched for a place that was going to still have Halloween makeup for sale in January. And I found loads and loads, and I was like, yes, best day ever. And then I came home today, I went to put some on, and it matched my skin tone. I was so disappointed. Because I know you can make me whiter. I'm sorry, but you can. And I was just so taken aback. I was like, no, I can't go through with it now. I can't even get the colors I want. Anyways, it was just a big failure on my behalf. So that's down the drain now, and maybe I'll get to it some other time. But what I was going to talk about was this thing that I actually really wanted to do when I was younger. And I've mentioned it like a million and one times to all my friends and family, and they probably all thought I was a weirdo for it, but I always thought it would be cool to have a dictionary of phobias and fetishes. Like, especially if you had them, like, the phobia of one thing next to the fetish of the same thing, so you can see, like, the different degrees of, well, of this issue. I don't know. But anywho, I've always wanted to make a book about it, and I'm not probably going to ever do it because I hate researching. I don't know if there is one, but set up like that so you could actually have, like, say, like, the phobia of Barbie dolls, and then the fetish of Barbie dolls, and what they're called, and just the information. I think it would be really fun to read. I don't know. I'm a big weirdo that way. I love information, even though I'm always too lazy to actually usually go get it. If it's in a book, that's one thing. I'll open it and read it. But like, I hate online searching for stuff, and especially where it would be like I have to search everything. But anywho, I know I say that a lot. By the way, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you the meaning of a fetish first because that's the first thing that I looked up. And a fetish is basically considered a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, or part of the body, etc. That's one meaning. The other meaning that I actually found really interesting that was online was that I hate this word, by the way, an inanimate object, I said it, worship for supposedly having magic powers or because it's considered to be inhabited by a spirit. I've never heard of that before, so I found that quite interesting myself. But yeah, that's the meaning of fetish, supposedly, which actually, whenever I click the thing, it says fetish. I always considered it was fetish being said, but if you know, let me know what you think, if it's the proper pronunciation or not. So anyway, then the meaning of a phobia, which there is only one on the internet that I could find, and that is the extreme or irrational fear of an object or something. Same thing, person, place, whatever. So it's the extreme fear of this, which in my, like, it's just weird that there's, like, I don't know, I'm extraordinarily interested by opposites, I guess. Maybe that's it. It's just funny that people could have extreme fears of something, and then, like, just basically the next person that you don't even know could have, like, a huge, like, draw towards that. I don't know. I'm confused. It would be like someone who gets turned on by clowns, and I have friends who are terrified of them. I don't have a friend who gets turned on by them that I know of. I'm just saying, like, it would be like that. Like, having someone who can't be near them, and then someone who really, like, is addicted to being surrounded by clowns. I don't know. Anyway, it was just something I wanted to jibber jabber about because it was in my head today. I don't know why. I think I actually heard something on the news today about extreme phobias, and I was like, that idea again in my head. But yeah, I think it's really, really interesting, especially some of them, which I don't consider all phobias completely irrational. Like, I know a lot of people have extreme phobias of spiders. They're creepy. I'm sorry. I think most people have extreme fears of, like, spiders. So, I don't know if people have, like, a spider fetish or not. But, yeah, that, I kind of understand. One of my biggest fears when I was younger, and still to this day, is kind of being alone in the dark. And I don't know if I should be telling people this or not, but like, I used to get really scared as a child. I think a lot of kids do. I don't know what it was. I've actually kind of cracked it down to just being like the fear of the unknown. And I think that would probably be because I'm such a control freak that I don't like anything that's unknown. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Um, I suppose an actual phobia I would say I have more than anything, and this is going to sound gross, but I think a lot of people have to do it. The fear of being sick to my stomach. You can ask my parents. I'm getting this out there now because God knows my family actually has tapes of me being sick, and not like actually like videotapes, but I used to make a huge deal, like just screaming and saying I was dying, and it freaked me out. I don't know why. I still, like, to this day, get the same feeling when I am just feeling a little bit like nauseated or something, and I'll have like this vision in my head, and I'll just try to talk myself down that I'm gonna be okay. But yeah, that's probably like, I never thought I had like a phobia before, but I'd actually say that would probably be considered the biggest fear that I can remember as a child, would be getting sick to my stomach. I don't know. I don't even care anymore. Like, it used to embarrass me so much, but this is who I am. So whatever. Um, so yeah. And I actually, the reason I said this is because it actually has it up here right now. Fear of vomiting or air sickness or something like that. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And it was kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. I find people so interesting, like the little like ticks that some people have, and just like weird things that we all do. Like me and my mom, and I think my cousins will have a burger and we'll eat around the outside first and then we'll eat the center, but it's just like that thing that we have to do. And it's just kind of funny how we all have quirks. And I think that's really important for a lot of people to understand, is that everyone has a little bit of a quirk. So don't be so quick to judge. Oh god, this is going to turn into like, me talking about people fighting soon. I gotta stop that. I don't know. I'm just chatting today. I had one of those days. Nothing really went well. So I thought I'd come on here and talk someone's ear off. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's gonna end it. I'm I'm a little bit over my talkiness right now, so yeah. See y'all later, freaky lovelies. Have a great night.